Sometimes, the hardest answer God gives isn't, no, it's, wait. Waiting feels uncomfortable, uncertain, even painful. But if you've ever wondered why God makes you wait, remember this: delay is not denial. God's silence doesn't mean He's absent. It means He's working. We serve a God who often does His greatest work in the background, not in the noise of achievement, but in the stillness of faith. You see, when you can't trace His hand, you can still trust His heart, because even when life feels like it's standing still, God is aligning everything perfectly piece by piece, moment by moment. The hidden work of God. Think about it. A seed buried in the soil doesn't look alive. It's hidden, covered, forgotten. But beneath that dark surface, life is happening. Roots are growing deep, preparing to hold up something strong. That's how God works with us. He allows seasons of silence not to punish us, but to prepare us. We live in a culture that celebrates speed, instant success, instant gratification. But God celebrates strength. And strength doesn't come from shortcuts, it comes from stretching, waiting, and trusting. Sometimes, God delays what you desire because He's developing who you're destined to be. He's not just preparing the blessing, He's preparing you to carry it. Because a blessing given too soon becomes a burden. The waiting room of faith. Maybe right now, you're in a waiting room, waiting for a breakthrough, for a relationship to be restored, for healing to come, for purpose to make sense. And you're asking, God, why not now? But remember this: God's timing is protection. If He gave it too early, it might destroy you. If He gave it too easily, you might forget who gave it. Moses waited 40 years in the wilderness before stepping into destiny. Joseph waited in a prison before ruling a palace. David waited in caves before wearing a crown. Even Jesus waited 30 years before His ministry began. If waiting was part of their story, why would it be strange in yours? Faith isn't proven by what you receive, it's proven by how you respond while you wait. The purpose of delay. When God makes you wait, it's not wasted time, it's sacred time. The delay develops character. It kills pride. It builds spiritual muscle. God's not just giving you what you asked for, He's shaping you for what you asked for. It's like a sculptor chiseling marble. Every delay, every disappointment, every detour, it's a strike that reveals your true shape. And just because nothing is visible yet doesn't mean God isn't at work. He's aligning hearts, opening doors, closing others, and making sure that when it happens it won't be by accident, but by divine appointment. Galatians 6:9 reminds us, greater than, let us not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. So don't quit during the waiting. The same ground that feels silent today could burst with life tomorrow. Faith beyond feelings. Faith isn't the absence of fear, it's the decision to keep walking in spite of it. You may not understand what God is doing, but trust this: His plan is better than your pressure. When you feel like giving up, whisper to your soul, greater than, God is still good. God is still here. God is still working. Faith is believing that delay is direction. Faith is resting when you can't see results. Faith is choosing hope over hurry. The waiting season isn't punishment, it's promotion in disguise. Because when you come out of this, you won't just have what you prayed for. You'll have become who God created you to be. The refining fire. Sometimes, waiting feels like fire, hot, painful, and consuming. But even fire serves a purpose. It purifies. God uses delay to burn away doubt, impatience, and pride, so that when you finally step into His promise, you step in with humility, gratitude, and wisdom. Job said, when He has tried me, I shall come forth as gold. Maybe that's what God is doing right now, refining you like gold. You may feel the heat, but that's proof you're being shaped for something glorious. Don't despise the process. The pressure you feel is producing the strength you'll need. God's perfect timing. Ecclesiastes 3:11 says, greater than, He has made everything beautiful in its time. Not your time, not their time, His time. And when God moves, He moves suddenly. One divine moment can make up for years of waiting. That's why you must not faint in the hallway between prayers and promises. Because sometimes, the darkest moments happen right before the door opens. Keep your faith. Keep your peace. God hasn't forgotten you. He's writing your story line by line, day by day, miracle by miracle. Wait with worship. So while you wait, worship. While you wait, work on yourself. While you wait, walk in obedience. The same God who spoke to Abraham who lifted Joseph, who strengthened David is the same God watching over you. Your waiting is not empty. It's evidence that God's hand is on your life. He's not just preparing your blessing, He's preparing your becoming. When God says, wait, He's saying, you're too precious to be rushed. So breathe, stay faithful, because soon, very soon you'll look back and realize, the wait was worth it. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.